this is Joanne with Gabriel Valley Music Magazine, and we are at the 2013 NAMM show. And today I'm with the lovely, talented, and multitasking EMIKO. How you doing?
Good.
Tell our viewers a little bit about your history, because you're knee-deep in the music business, and while you're doing that, you're also a performing artist and recording artist.
Well, I started playing when I was about 2.5. I grew up playing classical music professionally and discovered popular music when I was about 9 or 10 years old and decided that that's really where I wanted to be. And I started I wrote my first song when I was 8. It was not a very good song, but that's okay. You know, that's okay. That's okay. And I just found throughout my life and my career as I've progressed that people have been coming to me because I've had a bunch of successes as an artist, and they started asking me advice.
How you do it,
how I do it, what my method of approach was, and so on and so forth. And one day I was talking to a girlfriend of mine, and she said, you know, you really should charge for your advice, because you're just giving away, you know, your trade secrets for free.
Right,
I thought, okay. So I set up a company and sort of started having clients trickle in little by little by little, you know, and word spreads by word of mouth. And so for me, I'm in a very unique position. I feel very lucky that I'm in this special position because I'm balancing equal parts being a composer and a songwriter and a performing artist, touring and putting out albums, with being, I hate to use the word consultant, because everybody and their brother these days calls themselves a consultant or a coach, right? And not everybody is qualified to do that. However, I like to tell people that I'm my own test subject. So if it works on me, it's going to work on other people. And if it doesn't work on me, then I know what not to do for other people. And so for me, it's also about nurturing other artists to sort of pay forward how people stuck their neck out for me in the past. I mean, people have really, you know, almost lost their skin to try to support me. And so I feel a responsibility to continue that moving forward with other artists who have talent that deserve a chance to be discovered and deserve a chance to really get out there and shine.
I know you've got an album coming out soon, and let everybody know a little bit about the making of the record, and then also where they can look forward to purchasing it.
When I step back from the actual record, it's a really interesting piece of work because there's so many different things, bits and pieces that are woven together to make it up. The other really great thing for me is that we have a wonderful all-star cast of players on the record. Liberty DeVito played drums for me, and that's a childhood dream of mine come true because I'm like the world's biggest Billy Joel fan.
Wow.
We had Neil Jason on bass. Neil has played with Celine Dion, the Brecker Brothers, just countless. He also played with Billy as well. John McCurry on guitar, Michael Alfiero on guitar, Ron Randall on bass, and we had Nikki Kimbrough, who was on Dreamgirls, the musical, was a feature singer and background singer for me. Pat Carmichael.
No kidding, man. All-star cast.
Yeah, Bruce Gatewood. We had sort of and it was great because the chances that all of these people would be available and in the same place at once was beyond serendipitous. I mean, this was obviously meant to, you know, my producer now.
Right.
Yes, do it now.
Let the magic begin.
Yes, just say thank you and do it.
You have a record. You have a date now, right? For the record release.
Yes, we do. March 12th, 2013.
And now we're at the 2013 NAMM show, and you have a relationship with Kurzweil. Tell us a little bit about that.
My relationship with Kurzweil is long-standing. I've been a Kurzweil artist now for 3 or 4 years, but I have been playing Kurzweil since I was 15 years old. I chose to play them exclusively because when I was 15 and I got my first pro keyboard, my dad and I walked into Chuck Levin's Music Center in Washington, D.C. Chuck Levin's! I always give a shout out to my boys at Chuck Levin's. And we saw a poster of Billy Joel hanging on the wall, and this is the kind of rampant fan that I was. It was just him in a black Armani suit against a Kurzweil PC-8 MX like this, just leaning against it. And I looked at my dad and I went, Papa, I want that one. And you know, it's a $2,500 keyboard at the time.
Right.
You can't have it. So not only did I walk out with the keyboard, I made them take the poster off the wall and give it to me. And so from that moment on, I said, this is the one, this is the one, this is the one. And finally, when I came to NAMM a few years ago and I met with the Kurzweil reps, I told them this story, and they were so taken by it, you know. And it was so funny because one of the heads of their marketing team said to me, you know, we get a lot of people talking about our vast system and our layering and our programming and our global assignments and all of these different technological things that Kurzweil does that's so so far above the rest of their competitors. And he goes, "You're the first person that's come to us and said, I bought this keyboard because of a Billy Joel poster." Our marketing department. Like, well, yeah. So my relationship with them is very heartfelt. They're extremely supportive of me. I can honestly say that I actually love Kurzweil keyboards, and that, because I was playing them before I was endorsed by them. So it's.
And there's a beautiful shot of you on your website with them. I just love it. You guys check it out. Thanks for hanging out with us at SGV.
Thank you so much.